Hey, Steady Steve, please like and subscribe. Please click on the deck heroes icon. Click on subscribe. It's 100% free. Blood in, blood out. And don't forget to click on the notifications just so that you don't miss any amazing content. If you look in the top left-hand corner, this channel is from Matt NG. I think it's got like over 50,000 views. It is talking about the average dating guy's experience after glowing up. Now, I didn't know what glowing up meant. But basically, it just means like in London, we say getting hench, basically getting in peak physical condition. I've been searching far and wide, some may say, for a video which kind of summarizes the situation before and after. So before struggling with girls. So let's see.
Hi, how's it going? So, in this video, let's talk about the dating experiences as a average guy after glowing up. And I'm telling you now, where's my pen? This shit is crazy, okay? Now, to give you some proof of the crazy whole situation, let me show you some of the things these ladies are saying to me now, okay? So the first two, these come from dating apps. So I think it was Tinder or Hinge, but whatever. I use Tinder or Hinge for one of the ways I would go on dates, and the other one is cold approach. But these came from dating apps. One of them, well, in both situations, they actually reach out to me first. The first one says, "Hi, I'm Lily. For a second, I thought my eyes deceived me. You're very handsome." And I'm like, okay, well, Lily, you're beautiful too. Cool. Next one. Now, this one got me cracking up for real because I thought she was pretty too. She said she reached out to me first saying, "If I said you had a good body, would you hold it against me?" Usually that's like a red flag if the girl's way too forward, but she was actually cute. So I responded with, I want it because I find you cute too. As you know, I'm
Absolutely true what he says. When people are a little bit too forward, even the ladies, it kind of puts you off. Like, is there something kind of do with your mental health? Are you just really not selective at all? You just walk in, I mean, as brilliant as we are, it kind of puts us a little bit off guard. It's not normal for a man. I'm sure it's exactly the same for a lady, but it just goes through to the core truth that if you're interested in somebody, the normal rules just literally do not apply, and it's the same in reverse. So if you are a guy and you break some of the rules, and she's particularly attracted to yourself, maybe because you're all hench now or glowed up, um, you may have a slightly better chance. Of course, by the percentage terms, you got a better chance. Just the rules of the game. Anyway, let's go.
or so. Oh, by the way, all of these things that you will see happened within this year. So brand new experiences. Before then, I was pretty much a gamer. Like the only reason I have this body here and this fucking face was because I was gaming.
Yeah, just very quickly. Listen, there's nothing wrong with him here. Okay, that the new guy's on the bottom right, the new guy, the new version of the same guy. This is the guy before. So you got to think about his kind of current sexual marketplace value right now. Okay, he's probably about average. About average. So for me average is about 6 out of 10. For most it's five. Five makes more sense. So anyway, go by 5 out of 10. That's 50%. So he should attract about 50% of the marketplace. He's not going to get 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10s. You're not going to get that as a 50% guy. Percentage wise, there's going to be the isolated cases. We're not talking about isolated cases. We're talking about lived experience. So anyway, he's going to go from this to something else. Let's see.
16 hours a day in the dark and playing with myself. Okay. When I committed to change and kind of transform my body.
That was quick. That was quick, but super. Right. So he's gone from the 5 out of 10 to something. What is he? I don't know. 7? I don't know. It doesn't matter. His body's a definite 8, 8 plus. You know what I mean? He said he's done all this within a year. So listen, when other people talk about, listen, you got to be on your A game. It's not being the guy that he was before. You know what I mean? And just thinking that the world's going to change to us. No, we have to acknowledge the realities out there. And the realities are that physical appearance does count. It does count. You got to think about how ladies approach this whole thing as well. Yes, they're interested in personality and things like that, but at the end of the day, they want to be able to talk to their friends also about the guy that they've met. So they're not going to talk about the guy that they've met in positive terms, the previous version of the same guy. But do you reckon they might have, if you look to the right, do you reckon they might have something to talk about that body and how they're looking forward to like meeting him, and they will feed back to the rest of the girls about how that experience went, and they're going to want it to be positive. They're going to want to be able to further that discussion about she, whoever she is, this woman that he's dating at the time, has managed to get one of those top end guys with a dream body. Makes sense. So yeah, one of the core things you want to take from this video is, yeah, be on top of your hygiene, your kind of career kind of pathway, but also obviously your physical appearance. And that isn't just trying to alter your face because you are who you are, but just kind of be, I don't want to say trendy, but up with the current fashion or beauty standards. Go to the gym, full stop. Basically, go to the gym. And just as a very, very, very quick aside, I have got a few calisthenics videos. You don't even have to go to the gym. And trust me, I'm in shape. You know what I mean? Kind of athletic, not on his kind of more built level because he goes to the gym. But I'm going to do that. I'm also going to do that. There's a Cristiano Ronaldo challenge. So maybe you don't have to wait for my videos to do it, but I may well do a few of those videos as well. Brutal. From the steps I've seen, brutal, but obviously, it's just about dedication. That's what I'm talking about. So you have to put in some damn effort in order to get the results. This guy's going to talk about from where he was in terms of success. And to be honest, he did have a little bit of extra confidence in kind of making those hard approaches. Basically, talking to people on the street, these ladies on the street that he kind of bumps into and asks them out. So he did have some confidence and he did pay for some courses. But beyond that, now he's in the next level and he doesn't even have to try half as hard. Look at his body. Anyway, let's go.
And face and whatever. I just stopped playing video games, bro. Like, life is a video game when you actually try to make it a video game, okay? Anyways, let's go on to the next three texts. Okay, so to give you some background, with these three texts, these are all from girls who basically they ghosted me after seeing me for a few dates, okay? And all these girls, I got to know them through code approach. So if you don't know what code approach is, by the way, it's basically shooting your shot whenever you see a pretty or a cute girl in real life. You say, hey, how's it going? My name is Matt. I saw you and I just had to say hi because I think you're attractive, beautiful. Or else I would have regret for like the next 5 seconds. And then I laugh and then she laugh and then I'll ask her for her name. Then we small talk and I'll be like, you seem cool. Let's exchange contacts. And then from there, schedule a date, blah, 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 whatever, okay? This is not a dating guide. This is just me telling you about my experience so far. Anyways, first text, bro. This girl ghosted me, by the way, after saying I was too clingy or something. Hi, I'm sorry, it's been a while. I've been thinking about you a lot lately. Can we talk, please? I really miss you. I wonder why she missed me, right? At the time when all these girls ghosted me, bro, this was how I looked like. And at the same time, when they texted me, I was getting close to looking like this. So, what changed? They're mine. Surely looks don't matter, right? Anyways, next girl. So this girl, I think I approached her when she was on her campus or something. But she ghosted me after, I think, 2 or 3 dates, saying that she's too busy with schoolwork and that she can't find time for me. All of a sudden now, well, Matt, I'm not gonna say her name, from way back, not sure if you remember, but we hung out earlier this year. It's been a bit of a slow semester, yada, yada, yada. Basically, bro, in short, she just wants to hang out now. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. Hi, Matt.
Yeah, let's not get too confused as well. It's a change in literally a leveling up in his physical appearance, as said, but he also has a social media presence, so it's going to be the combination of the two. But even without that social media angle to it, and he's also earning quite a bit of money because he's got a few things a little bit later that you're going to see. He's doing very well. All of that helps. So when I'm talking about like kind of getting your foundations and getting yourself to the stage where you can have the excess money in order to kind of treat people if you choose to. You don't have to. You don't really want future relationships to be built on your money. But if you chose to, then you can do. And it broadens out your cultural experiences if you can afford to go on a few holidays and eat at nice places and it not being effort. You know what I mean? So you're not living that struggle life. And even if you treat them or not, if the future relationship you have with somebody is, again, not going to be about that struggle life, then they are going to want to know you biologically. Women will be more interested because, say, if it did get to like marriage and kids, well, somebody's got to be the provider, and it's going to be us as men. There you go. So you're ticking all those boxes. Let's go.
Hope you've been doing well. I was wondering if you wanted to meet up sometime. I'm gonna be around Boston till the 23rd. Yo, this girl, bro, I think I told her, can I take her seriously? Because I was tired of going around seeing a bunch of chicks. Because earlier this year, what I didn't say is that I wanted to get a lot of experience, right? So from Code Approach, from Tinder/Hinge, I would go on 3 or 4 dates a week for like 3 months. And then this girl was towards the end of that like speed running through dating session. Just because I was getting sick of, getting ghosted, getting my heart beaten down whenever, I get attached to a girl. And then with this girl, she was actually pretty cool. And then she ghosted me too. And then all of a sudden in June, she texted me.
Just a second. He's mentioned Tinder and Hinge. Now, again, I was going to talk about like the levels of your profile and whether you got some sloppy clothes on and average looking. There's the high end look, And then there's the average look, right? So let's think about his previous pictures on which would have been on his profile and where he's at now on the right hand side. Now, which profile, same guy is going to do better on Tinder and Hinge? And it's the whole, as I said before, the whole energy that she actually wants to meet you. He's not like chasing her down the road. They ain't gonna have to chase nobody. Things are at least level for this handsome young man who's also successful in his career and he's got social skills, as we will learn a little bit later. Bravo, all is good. And this is the potential about where everybody can get, most of us can get to. Most of us can get to, where everybody can improve from where they are to where they can be. You know what I mean? So no matter what, some people are just into abs, some ladies are just into abs. And if you are, listen, 100% ready to have a relationship and you think you've tried everything else, well, why not get in shape? The worst thing that can happen, you're going to be more healthy and have those endorphins, which gives you that positivity in the health going forward into later life. All is good. There's no bad news, basically. Let's go. Go.
Back. Anyways, bro, in terms of quality, so as I progressively lean down, my options start to improve a lot. So this was a person I met from, I think at the time, we met at a grocery store. And then things just went from there, okay? And all of these chicks I met in real life too, but it's not like this. You see here, I'm actually not taking the picture. She was the person that takes the picture. I only have screenshots of text because I'm not like one of these weirdos who goes, can we take a picture on a date? No, okay? Anyways, that's to explain to you the craziness of the whole situation. Now, before you say that, oh, Matt, you're actually naturally good looking, you're naturally attractive, you're naturally good with chicks. No. First off, let me give you some proof. So this was back in 2019, okay? I told myself at the time I had social anxiety, and I was just, I was a horny buck, so I wanted to get chicks. I bought a lot of courses online from this group. They're called Real Social Dynamics. One person I really like, you can't find him anymore, but his name, like his new platform is called Max Tornel or something. By the time, I really relate to him because he was a short Austrian pickup artist who was really good with girls. And I was like, I want to get to be just like him. So these first two screenshots, I actually purchased courses from him. One of it was called The Natural. This was a dating course that I went through and I never took action. And then the second course was on Fearless because, I was still very shy and socially awkward in real life. So I was like, all right, since I have a course on how to pick up chicks, I probably need a course on how to beat my fear too, right? So I bought the second course. Altogether, that's like what, 1.3, 1.4 grand? Still didn't do anything. I was still stuck in a box. I was still terrible with chicks. And then fast forward to what? This is January 2020. So a few months later,
Just a quick side, Coach Carter. It's free. It'll be a free course, and I'm not associated with him. I get no clicks for him. He gives me nothing reciprocally. It's just that one person I happen to spot online gives a lot of great tips, and some of those are about building those social skills and overcoming the fear of making an approach, overcoming the fear of just saying hello to somebody. Can you believe that? Yeah, I can believe it to be honest. But it's just getting past that barrier of just when you see somebody that you can act on it. I think basically beyond having to do all those kind of like little hurdles and games, and that's maybe specific to me, just objectively remove yourself from a situation and don't make it emotional. Just think ahead that you're going to remove yourself from a situation. You're just going to say hello to somebody. You know what I mean? And she may well go for you, and that's great. And if she doesn't, well, you had a conversation. It's nothing more than a conversation. You know what I mean? And if she does act in a very kind of immature, stupid, pointless way, it just shows that she never was for you. And okay, well, roll on. I guarantee you would have forgotten about it by the next person that you're thinking to meet. It's like, okay, it wasn't for her, but maybe she will. And again, if you're on top of everything, then you have a chance of success, and you can have that validation from your successes going forward. You know, let's go.
I learned about this guy. His name is Julian Blanc. Amazing guy, by the way. He's so good at public speaking and just interaction with people in general. But I bought a course from him for 2.6 grand, and it would teach me how to be more okay with myself. As you can see here, this is a picture of me with him, and then this is a picture of me during that time. Lifeless eyes, whatever. And then after buying the course, I was just doing a lot of comfort zone challenges. So at times I would go out and just give free hugs to people, or just walking around the street clapping my hands and seeing the reaction of people, because it's like exposure therapy, right? The more you see people judging you and the more you're okay with it, the better you can do with girls, right? Anyways, fast forward, none of it worked. Doesn't matter how many courses I buy, how much money I'd spend on self-improvement content or courses, none of it work. Do you understand why? It's because my self-image and my internal belief about myself stay the same. You see, internally, even though I was doing all these things on the surface, deep down, I still believe I was one, an unattractive guy. Number two, I didn't deserve any love. And number three, nobody would want me. Okay? So before I go into the 4 takeaways from my dating experiences through this year from glowing up, let me tell you now. Like I say this over and over, but brother, it's all in your head. As long as you can get your head game in check and you work on yourself physically and whatever aspect of your life you know you need to work on, girls will come in to your life as if, you know, it's natural. It should be natural, right? Because when you work on yourself, both mentally, physically, financially, or whatever, you become kind of what I would like to call the great catch. When you look at an attractive man, it's not a body that girls are attached to, right? Looks matter, by the way. I'm gonna go into it in a bit. Where is it? That's right here. Okay, looks get you into the door, but it's not only that. You need to work on every other aspect of yourself too, like your personality, your social skill, how comfortable you are within your skin, how many things you have going on in your life. Like the chick should not be everything. Like if you treat her like a fucking princess because she's all you have, you're kind of setting yourself up for failure then and there. So, anyways, let's go on to the 4 takeaways. So I have 4 takeaways right here. Let's go on to the first point.
Listen, I say when you are in that top bracket, it's easy to say what he said. Don't make it everything. Don't have that kind of scarcity mindset. And it's easy when you have an abundance. I was gonna say abundance. Yeah. So you got to get yourself there. You got to tick all those boxes. You got to have to put some effort into your social skills, and in his example, also your physicality. Just got to do it. And again, I say the worst thing you're going to do is get healthy, but also you'll have those endorphins to work on the inside as well as the outside in terms of your mental approach. And listen, if you're, as I say, I don't want to go down the route of vanity, but we are talking about physical appearance. And the further you go down that journey, you can look in the mirror and say, this is what the lady's going to be looking at. And I'm in great shape. And I'm also a really great guy as well. So I'm not saying to be an arsehole once you get there, to, down that there as in the goal of the physical journey. Of course, you still need to be the person that you are, which is a great catch, a great guy, a great person to be around, and good laughs and just good, yeah, good company, just good all round. You'll meet that girl. Put that F in.
One. So looks matter because it gets you into the door. Now, brother, when I was in my phase of picking up chicks and studying real social dynamics, do you understand how I got to this point? It was because the premise behind what they were preaching was that looks didn't matter. All that mattered was what's called game or social skill. Like the more confident you are with your social skills and how confident you come across, that's all that mattered. So it's kind of like fake it till you make it type of deal, but that shit doesn't work, bro. Don't fake it till you make it. Become the real deal. All right. At the beginning, it's kind of delusional. Like you kind of have to tell yourself that you deserve more so that you can work on yourself so that you do get more, right? But always work on your looks. Looks matter 100%. Your entire fucking life. People probably say it's all the personality. I'm telling you now, bro. Do you think when you look like this, girls will give you the time of day just because your personality is nice? Like, unless I'm fucking rich in these 2 pictures, they would not give me the time of the day. Or unless I'm friends with them first, they still would not give me time within the day. So yeah, I'm telling you now, bro. Looks matter 100%. Right? Like, why would a girl say, if I said you had a good body, would you hold it against me? Right? If I didn't have the body, would you say this? Obviously not. Now, number 2. Confidence as you transform your body and mind is just as important. Now, this goes back to having a lot of things going on in your life, right? If you cannot carry the vibe of, a person who does not give a fuck, if she can sense that she's all you have and you have no options, she's gonna leave your ass so fucking fast, bro. Like, I find that personally for me, when I kind of transform myself physically, I got up to the point when I know that if a girl leaves me, I can always find another one. And that kind of play with their mind slightly, right? Because they want to be the one that actually keeps me. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, dude, you don't understand, okay? I'm a nice guy at heart. Like the whole fucking channel, when I say it's the Gone Bad Club, because at heart, I'm a nice guy. But I understand that by being nice, I get run over by like a doormat. That's why I encourage you to go bad. Because when you're bad, bro, people just give you more time of the day, bro. So, yeah, that's what I gotta say. So, build yourself internally up. Know that you're internal. Basically, your belief, your self-image, whatever you have going on inside your mind, it colors reality. The stronger you can get hooked on building your own reality, well, reality itself will just mold into what you make it to be, okay? And girls are attracted to guys with ambition. So, that's why
Again, as an older man, like he's obviously in his 20s. I've been 20s. I've been through my 30s now, my 40s now, and it's literally about building your kind of cultural range. When I was his age, just to go in those upper echelons, I was reading magazines like Esquire. So the literally the guys at the tippity top, I was just more kind of rounded in terms of my cultural knowledge. It's all about your peer group again. It's just about what you're building towards, and I say everything's a forward step on that kind of career and educational ladder, which is usually hand in hand, and then you can go on more holidays. You got more things which ladies will be interested in as kind of like a status. symbol. You know, you dress well. Maybe you've got a car. I don't have properties. I don't have a car. You know what I mean? But you'll have more things in those tick boxes which women can say, yeah, okay, yeah. Say if there was a future family, then we're not going to have that struggle life. That matters. That matters. So yeah, well done, young man, and let's go forwards.
To build yourself up. Oh, okay, so number 3 is reference experience is all you need. Okay, so let me tell you a short story, okay? I've dated a lot of girls. One of them, particularly, she's from a rich family, and she's seen a lot of guys before me. I didn't date her with the expectation of, you know, marrying her, but we get to talk a lot about her experiences. And one of the questions I asked her was, when did she get to the point when she's so confident? Because, bro, this girl was super fucking confident. The things she would say to me were along the line of, I'm going to be the best girl you ever have, or I'm the hottest girl that you've ever have. And for me, you know, I'm like, yeah, you are. But I asked her, how did she get to the point where she's so, like, entitled, right? Now, I don't mean to say entitled is a bad thing. It's not. Like, if you not have any experiences in your life, you should get to the point where you have enough experience to feel entitled, to know that you deserve more, to know that you can do better, right? But yeah, when you have reference experience like these, the first one's like, I think her bio went by the line of, she had a lot of things going on in her life. And then I flirted saying, you got time for me, busy girl? And she said, yes, sir, I do. And she was like, haha. As you start out, you might not have a lot of instances where a girl will say, you know, you're attractive. I can't believe you talk to me, or I can't believe you answer, right? And then some will straight up say things like these or these. But bro, just understand, the more positive reference experience you have, it just reinforced that you've now become a person who deserves more options, right? At the beginning, it might be a little bit delusional, but as you gather evidence to back up that you're actually a person of value, that you're a person that can get girls with ease, you will carry yourself in such a way, right? You're a confident guy. You're not supposed to be having this much trouble with chicks, and you shouldn't, right? So yeah, that's what I mean by reference experience. You just need 1 or 2 girls that say these things to you for you to kind of internalize and break that limiting belief that you don't deserve love, you're unattractive, and whatnot, right? For just hot guys that naturally have all these things growing up, it comes naturally for them. But for us guys who start out kind of like bottom of the barrel, we gotta handpick these experiences one by one, okay? Now, number 4, know that you are the prince that will get better options as you improve.
He's talking about reference experience. I think he's talking about. I'm pretty sure he's talking about real life examples, that kind of validation that we, just a little bit of a success that says, oh yeah, we can do it. And obviously your shoulder's going to go down, or you're going to be a bit more kind of confident. You can trade on that success there. And again, in terms of his journey, he's gone from like 5 to like about 7 plus out of 10. So obviously his success and his like life experiences will be very validated and every single way that we can improve in the key areas, you can have more success as a result, just statistically. You know what I mean? So it's definitely worth the effort. Let's go.
Yourself. What's the best way I can put this? Okay, focus on yourself. Make yourself the goal. Make yourself the person to be one. Like in every single date I go on now, I always ask myself, how can she impress me? Is she even worth the time? All right. A long time ago, I would ask, how should I act to be intriguing? What should I do to be interesting? Right. When you revert that focus to just focus on you instead of chasing girls, you'll find out that you don't have any trouble with them. For me, that meant working on my body, right? Besides dating, and then working on my bank account. Which is just building this channel and building out the business, bro. And then doing fun stuff with my friends. One of the things I like to do is just going out fishing. This is a picture of me smiling after not catching anything for the entire day. But it was still fun, right? Like, I'm like, if a girl ghosts me now, bro, I'll just go back to build my channel, build a business, go fishing, like go to the gym. Like I have so many things going on in my life now that I don't hold rejection as I used to before. So with all of that, right, understand that you are the garden, bro. And the girls are the butterflies. If you don't work on the garden and you keep chasing these butterflies, obviously they're going to fly away. But if you keep cultivating yourself, cultivate this garden, you're going to get to a point where dating becomes like a game just because it's fun if you play it. But then if you don't, there's other games to play. Like you get to build your body, you get to go on cool adventures with your friends or yourself. Doesn't matter. I like to do stuff with myself too. And then you get to build your bank account. Okay. And girls are attracted to, as much as I hate to say it, but your looks, your money, your personality. Like you should become like a full package. It's not just one thing that stands out. It's everything about you that kind of hooked her, that kind of retained her. Like one of my favorite book is called The $1 Million Offer like one of my favorite book is called The 100 Million Offer. Like one of my, I can't even talk, bro. Like one of my favorite book is actually called The $100 Million Offer by Alex Ramosi. And one of the quote goes along the line of, build an offer so good people feel dumb to say no to. And then dating, bro, you're the fucking product, right? So just keep building yourself up until, well, girls want to retain you. Just because you're such a good offer, they don't want to have the options of another one, okay? And that's all I could say for my crazy dating experiences after growing up as a average guy. I hope you've been enjoying these, bro. I've been enjoying them a lot. This is actually my third time. No, this is actually my second time making a video in this format. So I'll see you next time, all right?
All is good, all is good. I like his analogy of the garden and the butterfly. The way that I understand it is the garden is the key variables that you need to keep a track on. And for him, it was about his physical appearance and his social skills. And there's probably other things as well. He's got successes in his online presence, you know what I mean? And I'm sure he's going to have some status symbol, overt status symbol things, which are the shiny things which will attract a few ladies. I'm no doubt about it. And the butterfly is the potential of the person that you could become that we can become. You know what I mean? And so we're really talking about specifically about in the dating world. So we saw where he was, we can see where he is on his journey right here on the left hand side, and he transitioned. But I say once he started putting the work in, that was the garden and putting the work in, as I said, and I guess the images towards the right hand side are the butterfly who he became, and it's just roaring success, and that's where we want everybody to be. I love this type of video. I'm going to try and find out a few more of these positive examples of where we kind of advising where we want everybody to be. Because I don't listen, I'm in my 40s. I've lived that life. You know what I mean? So I've got the practical lived experience. It's always easier just to see as well as be told, right? So all is good. Anyway, please like, subscribe. That is Stephen. I am out.